Quick video. I'm gonna have a question for all my viewers, and I have like 131 now. I've gone up in viewers, and I appreciate every one of you. This is a question basically asking: do you think the corner when on round body grip and RBG that cuts the corners of the square body grip chop off? Do you think it makes a difference? I'm going to show you the difference here on a two. Do you think when it's sitting there like that, it's squared up, right? That those corners that are cut off right there make a difference on catch? Do you think those corners, a little bit cut off there, right? Do you think those corners that get cut off make a difference on whether they want to go in the trap or not? I can't make up my mind. I can't figure out if they make a big enough difference to buy the Savage Joes over the RBGs or buy the RBGs over the Savage Joes. Do you, I know it's dark, sorry, I just turned around. Do you think it makes enough of a difference? I'm kind of stuck on it. I don't think it, honestly, I don't think it does. But I really, really need your guys' help, and I really want to know your opinion. Because before I go drop $300 more dollars on RBGs, I want to know. Or before I go drop $300 more dollars getting them the Savage Joes from Canada, I want to know because people in the States don't have them anymore. They're sold out. You have to get them from Canada, which is no different than getting them from the States. It just takes a little longer. Does it make a big enough difference that the corners being cut off about that much on each corner make a big enough difference of them wanting to go in the trap or not? I can't make up my mind. Now, I haven't set the RBGs yet. I haven't caught anything in the RBGs. But I haven't set the Savage Joes either. But I have normally used square traps. And I have no problem with them. I just want to support an American-made trap, American brand, the RBG around body grips, Nick Ernie. But I am definitely getting a test trap to see if the thickness, the springs are, if the spring thickness is thicker, or the trap quality is better, on which one. I already have a Savage Joe big one, but I'm going to get a 12-inch RBG, and I'm going to compare the stock of the steel. I'll show you. The stock of the steel to the big RBG, the springs stock to the RBGs, and I know the RBGs have better springs or better safeties, but I'm going to compare the stock thickness of the trap and then the spring thickness, because that will give me an idea. The spring thickness will give me an idea of how powerful it is, without actually having to set it off on my hand or setting it off on something. So that's what I'm asking basically. Do you think? All I'm asking is, do you think that the cutting these corners off when it's set, do you think it makes a big enough difference that the animal will be like, nope, I'm not going in because the corners are cut off? Do you think it makes a big enough difference with those corners cut off that they're going to be like, nope, that's not a big enough opening, I'm going to turn away? I know, I can guarantee you some animals will be like, that's a little, I look at that and I'm thinking, I'm not going in that. There's something wrong with that. Now, yeah, there's basically less area for them to go in, but I know some animals are kind of conditioned, or, well, they get caught and they're dead, but they're more likely to go in a round trap because there's no straight lines in nature than a square. But do you think it makes a big enough difference? I've been thinking about this for a good half hour now. Looking at this, thinking back and forth. Does it make a big enough difference? That's what I want. That's what I'm asking right now. Does that gets cut off here, right there, make a big enough difference for them to turn away in a land set, where in a bucket set like this, or somewhere where you can't exactly camouflage the trap in? Do you think it's going to make a difference? Now, underwater, there's no difference. Beaver's going along, and he dives under, he's dead. There's no questions about it. There's no two ways about it. He doesn't see anything. All he sees is a barrel, and he's going under it, right? A dive stick. So that makes no difference. When it's in a run type thing, where I trap at least, makes no difference. Now, if you were to set it on land with that much out of the water, I think it makes a difference, the trap. But if it's underwater, on the bottom, and there's a dive stick, they going along, dive right under and get caught, they're dead. They don't know what hit them. But do you think in a box set or in a land set where they come by and sniff it and look at it and get a good look at the trap, do you think that makes a difference? I've been trapping 11 years, right? All I'm used to is square body grips and leg holds and all that stuff. I don't know. I want to know you guys' opinion. I posted this on Instagram too, but I'm going to post it on Instagram, I guess. But this is going to be immediate publication right out. I'm going to publish it now because I want the information. I want to know your opinion before December 1st, because December 1st, I'm dropping the money to buy either Savage Joe 11x12s or the 12-inch around or the 440 RBGs. So I bought the stands already. I already made the plans to buy them. I just got to know if square around makes a difference in that little bit getting cut off. Now, the size of the big 12-inch aren't going to be on land. They're going to be underwater, so it doesn't matter. But on these land ones, just to kind of reinforce my opinion whether which one to buy, even though it has no difference on the water, do you think that makes enough difference on land in a box trap that they're going to be like, well, now I don't want to go in there? It's actually kind of deceiving, because if you were to set it, right, there's this gap here that looks like there's that there. But it looks like there's a huge section here that's bigger. It's really not. I've lined up just right. There really is no gap between here. It's equal size. The 220s are equal size here and there. But the corners are cut off on the round body grip. And that's what I'm asking. Do you think the corners make a big enough difference that they won't go in it? Now, you have enough animals around, that's not going to make a difference. But see, I don't have a huge population. I'm lucky to get 2 raccoons this season, or 2 bobcat, or 2 whatever in here. So I'm looking at I want to have the best odds I can. And I'm not like Iowa where you're going to have 30 raccoon a day. I'm lucky to have 30 raccoon in like 10 years, if that, So I'm not actually hunting trails. I'm not doing that. I'm setting them out, hoping up to pick an otter and a coon, hopefully catch a bobcat, or maybe the ultimate goal this year is try to get a coyote to stick his head in the trap here at 220 and get him killed. But that's going to be fun to try to experiment with the stuff. That's going to be the ultimate challenge, is get a coyote to stick his head in the 220 in a bucket. So now, I know they're skittish and they're really spooky. They're skittish and they're very wary animals, so I'm going to have it set just right, and their head's going to go right in it. They don't put the head right in, they sniff it, goodbye. So that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking, because I'm going to try to catch a coyote with it in a bucket. Do you think that those corners are going to make a difference in the coyote going in and the bobcat going in versus having them cut off? I've been talking about this for 7 minutes. Like, I keep repeating it because I'm racking my brain, racking, thinking. I can't come up with something. Just let me know what you think. Whether you've used our round body grips or not. If you use them, good. Tell me you've used them and give me your opinion. If you haven't used them, give me what in your opinion would happen if you were to use them in this situation. Based off your experience with just body grips and stuff like that and trapping. I'm not asking people that exactly use RBGs and square body grips. I'm asking everybody. But if you have used them, make sure you specify below and let me know what your experience is. But I'm not limiting to people that use them. I want to know everybody's opinion. Whether you body grip trap or not, what your common sense says, do you think they're going to go in there or not, based off your trapping experience? So that's what I'm asking. Your common sense in trapping, do you think that will make a difference? And then if you've actually used them, I want to know your opinion on that too, and state that you've used them. Okay, this is going to be immediate release. It's going out right now because I want to know the opinion now. I'm not uploading it 3 days later, a week later. I'm uploading it now. So let me know what you think in the comments, please. I can't make up my mind for the life of me.